What's good, YouTube? It's me, Carlos, here to give you guys a leg training video. And I am very proud of this because it's not what your common gym rat can do. It's one of my favorite routines, something way different from the normal. Give it a try. If you can't do all of it, I recommend you just at least try one of the exercises and see what you think. It's definitely gonna add a little spice to your workout, alright? Gonna shock the system. But more importantly, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was what's going on with the channel, give you guys a little update, because I could just give you all a video, here you go, train this, do this, but that's not what I'm gonna be about. You know, I want y'all to see the inside, behind the scenes, what goes on. And one day we can look back at these videos and laugh like, man, your videos sucked in the beginning, but they've gotten way better. So right now I'm actually using Windows Movie Maker, which is not too bad, but it's not the best. I got a new program which I'm currently learning. It's got a lot of buttons, so I'm you know, like looking up tutorials, trying to figure it out. I want to like have text and like change the screen and just play with it, you know, and make it more entertaining instead of just me. You know, maybe I can turn green into a Hulk. That'd be badass. Shit like that. But right now I'm currently learning how to use it, and eventually it's gonna come out with my new videos. My brother's making the logo. It's looking badass. Very thankful for that. Oh, and by the way, today is the first day I'm back on my macros. I've been counting macros all day. It's been a bitch. Trying to get back used to it. But anyway, I want to show y'all what I look like. It's gonna be a quick shot because I'm bloated as fuck. This light sucks. There you go. I'll stand back here. I'm not even flexing. So this is what I really look like. Little bit of a belly. But so that's what I look like at the moment. Let's see where I'm at in 30 days. Let's get started with this video. Let me know what you think. Comments, messages, whatever, hit me up. Alright, let's get started with some front squats. If you've never front squatted before, let me know. I'll be happy to make a tutorial. The difference between the front squat and the back squat, the front squats will focus on your quads. So if you want to grow them quads, front squat. Back squats will bring in your butt and your hamstrings a lot more, allowing you to push more weight. Here, the key points are having a straight back, keeping your elbows up high. If your elbows drop, that weight is gonna slip off of you. So when you get a spotter, make sure they're spotting you from your elbows, keeping your arms up. The weight should be light enough for you to be able to push it up. So here I'm working up to my 1 rep max, and I recommend you all do the same. Just be safe about it, get a spotter, really know what you're doing, and stay focused. Overall, stay focused. It's up to you. The spotter's only there to like a safety net, but even with a spotter you can really fuck yourself up, you guys, so be careful. Here I'm doing 3 plates, but it felt off balance, so I repositioned myself. But once again, you want to feel secure and stay tight.
Good job.
So here's my 1 rep max attempt. I fell in this one. Can't always get them. Sometimes I do. Next time though, definitely I will be able to get it, and I'll show you guys. I record it, maybe put it on my Instagram real quick. Anyway, let's get started with the real workout. So here what you do is you come down completely, halfway up, down again, all the way up. That's 1 rep. You're gonna do 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps if you can. Try it out with just your body weight and see how it feels. Get used to the motion. But as you can see, I'm not using a lot of weight here. You don't need a lot of weight. It's more of a time under tension thing. As you can see, you're spending a lot of time in the hardest position of the lift. If you can't do the front squats, once again, try this out just doing back squats. So here we go, we move on to the leg press, one of my favorite routines. I learned it from Chris Gethin. He does this with like 6 plates, you guys. He's a fucking animal. But anyway, if you can do this, you can really separate yourself from the average gym rat. So what you do is you do 14 reps, rest for 5 seconds without racking the weight. You cannot rack the weight at all. 14 reps, rest 5 seconds. 12 reps, rest 5 seconds. 10 reps, rest 5 seconds. All the way down until you do 2 reps. Then you're allowed to rack the weight. It's gonna give you an insane pump, you guys. It's like something you've never felt before. But as you can see here, my feet are in a narrow position, meaning they're not as wide as my shoulders. They're a little bit closer together. And what that does, it focuses on the outer part of my quad. And also you can see that my feet are further down on the plate. What this does is it puts more tension on my quads, not so much on my hamstrings or my glutes. So I'm just going to fast forward the rest of this just so you can see that I complete the exercise. And but I'm going to show you the last few reps so that way you can have an idea of what you're going to end up like. You're going to be rubbing your thighs just to ease the pain. But I always just think in my head, just do one more, and that way eventually I'll reach the end and I'll complete the routine. Fuck, just seeing myself do it, like, it reminds me of how much it fucking hurts. But let's move to the next one. Now if you really have some balls, you're gonna do it again, but this time you're switching your legs position. This is more of a neutral position. My feet are shoulder width apart now. In this position, you can really move a lot of weight. This is where you normally see people stacking the leg press machine, but at this point my legs are really taxed. They have a huge pump. I think you do like 56 reps or something like that per routine without rest. And honestly, this is the kind of shit you guys want to be doing. Not all the time, but every once in a while, test yourself mentally. It's not, like, as you can see, it's not a lot of weight, so it's not very physically challenging, but it's more of a mental thing because you want to quit so badly, but you keep pushing yourself. And that's what you want to do, you guys. The mental, like, if you can really challenge yourself mentally, it's going to do you so much better than any squat tip, any machine, anything you see on TV. If you can push yourself mentally, you're going to get the results you want. But here you can see that I have my hands on my knees, and it's not to push the weight with my hands or my arms. It's more of to stabilize my knees because my legs are very shaky at this point. And if my legs are shaking and moving out of place, I could possibly hurt myself. But mainly, I'm gonna lose a lot of power, a lot of pushing power, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be stuck in a rep and then give up. So I do what I can, what I need to do to finish the routine. So I'm just going to fast forward through this, show you I complete the routine. But what I really would like to share with you guys is, like, when you complete something that you want to give up on so badly, that's so hard for you, it's an amazing feeling knowing that you challenged yourself and you got through it. So give it a try. I promise you won't regret it. So now we get started with some lunges. 10 reps each leg, and I do 4 sets. And the back foot, the knee does not touch the ground. It doesn't tap the ground. That foot's just there to keep me balanced. I do not push off of it. When I come up, all the force comes from the foot in the front. So as you can see, I'm just coming up. I'm not pushing off with the back foot. Now you're gonna feel a lot of tension on your glute and on your quad. Now this is going to be one of the last compound movements. Compound movements will really add muscle to your body, so don't half-ass it. You know, if you do half-ass reps, you're going to get half-ass results. Now we're going to do some Romanian deadlifts. Key points here, you guys: a slight bend to your knee, your butt's pushed back, and your glutes are always squeezed. At all points of this exercise, your glutes are squeezed. When you come up, you want to thrust forward towards the weights. Now, how far down should you go? you should go until you feel the nice good stretch on your hamstrings. That might be different for someone who's taller than me. They might have to go double the distance than I would, right? Anyway, you can use a barbell for this also, but the size of the plates, it might keep you from getting a good deep stretch. That's why I use dumbbells. So now we're gonna isolate the quads. This isn't a mass builder, you guys. It's more to bring out the details in the quads and to also stretch that muscle tissue with a big pump. When I come up, I really squeeze the quads as hard as I can. I control it on the way down. I don't just drop the weight. High volume as well, between 12 reps and 20 reps. If I can do 20 reps, I'll increase the weight. And then immediately after these, I start with some body weight lunges. Body weight lunges, I do 20 reps, and that's gonna complete one superset of this exercise. It really hurts. You gotta really focus. If it's not hard enough for you, I recommend you try jumping up. Maybe for like 5 reps, for 10 reps, try jumping. See what difference that makes for you. Now, having good quad development is like having a steak, but if you don't have the hamstrings, it's like you don't have a side to go along with your steak. So if you really want good development, focus on them hamstrings and put a little bit of extra emphasis on them. Here's some lying leg extensions, controlling on the weight down, squeezing at the top. As you can see, the hamstring is popping through my shorts there, and I'm really squeezing it as hard as I can. Here's a variation to that exercise. This is the way I prefer to do them, honestly. You lift yourself off the pad, and what this does is going to take your lower back out of the exercise. It's all hamstring from here, single leg. You use a lot less weight than what you would normally use, but still the same principles, controlling on the way down, squeeze at the top, high volume as well. Once again, 12 to 15 reps. And once again, it's gonna be 4 sets. And sometimes, like, I'm feeling really good with these exercises. My muscles are really connecting with them, so maybe I'll stay an extra set, or maybe I'll do some drop sets. And so I recommend you give this version a try if you've never done it before. And just to show you guys, I do train calves. They're just being really fucking stubborn, but I train them at least 2 or 3 times a week. But I gotta keep trying. I kind of just started maybe 2 months ago on the calf training. But anyway, I hope y'all liked the video. Comment, let me know what you think. Give this a try, and I'll see you guys again soon.